is a legend of both space and screen who, at 93 years old, is the subject of a new documentary that boldly explores himself.
You should be passionate about everything. You should be passionate about talking, about eating.
I want a deep-fried turkey. I want a moister, tastier turkey.
About loving.
D'accordo. Questa battagianta.
About exploring. I mean, name a verb, and you should be passionate about it. Don't do it half-heartedly. Whatever it is you do it fully, do it passionately, do it with your whole being.
William Shatner, you can call me Bill, is in theaters now. Please welcome William Shatner. How are you?
Well, I'm so well. A little lesser for having seen the Crab Jesus, but you know, I thought the fish part flopped, and that you have blood on your hands.
That looked like something. It really looked like something that you would have tangled with on Star Trek, right? Like some kind of
not
alien.
at all.
No, not at all. Huh? You heard I said you're 93. Happy birthday. You're 93 years old. As of midnight.
You know, I mean, to get applause because you're 93 is a little suspicious.
Yeah, but you know what? Not everybody makes it. And look what
but if they could see this movie, Call Me Bill, and then applaud,
yeah, right.
that would be really
Now,
nice.
Bill, I want to tell you something.
Yeah, tell me something.
Right near your head is a fire.
Jesus.
Yeah, we'll put it right here. We put 93 candles on the cake.
Right.
We actually had to get permission from the fire marshal to do this.
Is it your expectation that I'm going to blow them all out? Or shall we invite the audience to blow them out?
I don't think they can do it.
None of that.
Do you want to give it a shot? Because
Well,
you
I'll
get
give
the
it
wish.
a 93-year-old try.
Whoever.
A little sip from my lungs. And that's it, my dear.
You're like those jerk
I notice it's a one-tiered cake.
Yeah.
It's a little cheap, isn't it?
Yeah. We spared every expense, yes. Are you having a party or anything tonight?
Well, you know I am. It's playing as we speak.
The party's happening?
No, the movie's happening. We're having a party after the movie.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about this
Please,
movie? A
ask
couple of
me about
questions.
that.
First of all, what is it like to sit there with an audience, I know you're at South by Southwest, and watch a movie about your life?
Well, here's the thing. I don't watch it.
Hold on a second.
I'm going to hold on.
It's a movie about your life and you didn't want to watch it?
No.
Because you know how it ends?
No.
Why?
Well, I don't know how it ends, and neither do you. Unless you have something really special planned.
Yes, we're going to kill you tonight.
Yeah.
This is it. We're bringing out another cake, and this is going to suck up all the oxygen in the room. But your life has, I mean, it's still incredible. I mean, you're an incredible person. There's nobody like you.
I am.
Yeah, you are. You are. Can you share wisdom with us? I'm sure you get this question a lot.
That's the problem. There's no wisdom. If you're a dumb young person and you don't do something about it, you're a dumb old person. I mean, just because you're 93 years old, who deserves applause? I'm 93 and applaud. That doesn't work. I'm born. That's a revelation. A new life comes in. By the end of 93, stop applauding, will you please?
Yeah. Wow. You had there's things about you I did not know, and I felt like I knew a lot about you. I mean, we've spent a decent amount of time together.
We have over the years.
Like you were at one time living in a car after Star Trek?
The back of a camper on a truck, yeah. Yeah, well, it was, Star Trek had been canceled, so was my marriage, so I didn't have any money, and I whipped together a summer theater venture, and I drove to the East Coast with my Doberman and me in the car. And then one evening, I'm parked in a pasture right near on Long Island, and Armstrong is walking on the moon. And I'm in the camper looking up through the window, and I got a little 4-inch black and white television set, listening, you know, one large step, a big step, and all that. So I thought it was ironic because a few months earlier, I had been at the Cape and had this red carpet, and I got in the limb, and all that. And then all these engineers came out and applauded, and they gave me the ship, and I rode on the little model ship. Well, I'll see you on the moon. I mean, it was everything that had to do with the moon. And now he's walking on the moon, and I'm looking up from a window in a pasture on Long Island.
Yeah. But then you went into space. That was what, 2-3 years ago?
No, a couple of years ago.
A couple years ago, you went to space.
Yeah.
How long were you in space?
Well, the Kármán line is the distinctive line that marks space. So got to the Kármán line, maybe 7-8 minutes, I think.
And even though you're only there for 7-8 minutes, you were able to, at that time, make love to an alien being. And that is one of the things that I've always been impressed by.
I think that you should take the opportunity to make love to an alien anytime you can.
Yes, well, that's how Guillermo and I met. Was it emotional for you going into space?
Well, I'll tell you what was emotional. I've been a student, a participant in the global warming threat since I read Rachel Carson's book, Silent Spring. So I've been out there espousing, you know, we got to do something, and yeah, we'll do something. Oh, now it's dire. And what I saw from space, so I know all about this stuff, and I've felt it, but all of a sudden I'm looking at this very a planet that is so fragile, and the air. I looked back and I saw the wake of the ship, and it's only 2 miles of air and a handful of dirt on the ground. I mean, we're so vulnerable anyway. And not to do anything about global warming just made me, as things are disappearing, going extinct, and we didn't even know they existed.
I love that you care about it this
Well,
much.
I mean, I'm going to die. And so are you.
Yeah, I know. You said in the documentary that your last appearance as Captain Kirk, you didn't love your acting or your take on your line in the movie.
Yes, somehow when you say it, it sounds awful.
Yeah.
Can I rephrase what you said?
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Do
So as an earnest artist, and the take is on me. Captain Kirk is dying.
Right.
So how does a person die? How do you die? How do you know when you're dying? How do you know how you're going to die? Oh, I'm dying, or I'm going on an adventure. I mean, how do you know? So I think you die the way you live. So Captain Kirk always had these grotesque things happening. Oh, look at that. It's an animal. I think it's going to eat me, you know? But without fear, but with joy and love and an opportunity to see what's better. So I saw death as the character.
This is the scene that, well, let's take a look.
It was fun. All mine.
See, I thought I had lived the oh my. I thought that he would see death, old man with a scythe on his shoulder, and look at it and wonder, you know, so that sounded fearful. And I didn't want to be fearful.
Would you like a do-over? Because
Oh,
we're all
my
set up if you would
God.
like to give it a try.
Oh, come on.
Just lean back right there.
Yeah.
And I've got some debris. I'm gonna just put that around you. And here's one of those things. Now, do you want like ketchup, like blood?
Is Guillermo the death?
Guillermo will be death. Yeah. What do you want him to do? Anything weird?
No, just die.
Okay. Do you want ketchup as blood or no?
No, you've got blood in your hands from the fish.
Okay. All right. So we have the music, right? And just look into that camera right there, right ahead. Or that's your camera.
And he dies.
Wow. That was good. We're gonna bring back William Shatner, everybody. William Shatner, You Can Call Me Bill. The documentary about his incredible life is in theaters now. Thank you, Bill. We'll be back with Dasha.